Hey, what's up, y'all? Come and sit down and shut the door. The Spanish royal reporter, the number one Spanish royal reporter, has doubled down on the claims that Kate is in a coma. And baby, she is naming names and saying her sources are 100%. You guys, the palace has to respond to this, and they need to tread lightly. And baby, we now have the first crack in the foundation. We now have somebody that is standing 10 toes down against the royal rota, against Kensington Palace. And baby, this got Buckingham Palace's fingers all over it. But forget about that. You can watch my old videos if you want to hear about that. Let's talk about the updates. Now, what made me look for the update? Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Let me just put this on the screen. Astoff D had the nerve to say, because I put a few articles up saying, yo, the streets, and by the streets, I mean the number one royal reporter in Spain who has close ties not to Kensington, which is William and Kate, but to Buckingham Palace, Charles and Camilla, said that Kate is in a coma and she nearly passed out. Astoff D wanted me to know she was never in a coma. That was false with the video you posted. To which I want to say this. One, shut your dumb self up. And two, you know not what you think of, idiot. The fact that you're believing anything Kensington Palace says tells me all I need to know about you. But let's get into what's been going on with the royal reporters. Now, if you're new to this, let me just bring you up to speed. Will and Kate are liars. Kensington Palace are liars. And most of the stories that come out of Kensington Palace in the last 2 years have been nothing but lies, deflection, and propaganda. Speaking on lies and deflection, what are they saying now? That Andrew and Fergie might remarry. Yeah, that's right. Anything to take our minds off of Kate. But baby, Kate wanted our thoughts and prayers. The Palace wanted our thoughts and prayers. So baby, you about to get our thoughts along with our prayers. All right. So, if you guys don't know, the number one royal biographer from Spain actually said that Kate almost died and she is in a coma. Okay. Her name is Concha Caella. Forgive me if I'm not pronouncing it right. Okay. And Kensington Palace came out and said, this is absolutely untrue. Kate was never in a coma after having surgery. To which when I read that, I'm like, why is everything so specific? You could have just said Kate has never been or wasn't in a coma. They were very, very specific about she wasn't in a coma after recovering from surgery. But was she in a coma before surgery? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't even matter because, baby, Concha knows. The Spanish journalist Concha Caella responded after Kensington Palace denied rumors. She said, and I quote, I reaffirm what I said. This happens when you touch a nerve. It is annoying. I fully trust my source. Count why I feel like her source is eating apples and drinking curds away. Ooh, put the hooves on the glass. I see you, Camilla. I see you. I can see her little wrinkly grin right now. And I can't stand Camilla, but I gotta respect the little finger. If Britain was King's Landing, baby, Camilla is little finger, better than little finger, because Sansa ain't taking Camilla out. I feel like Kate's Sansa. Nice try. Kate's still married to King Joffrey. They about to have the red wedding. Anyway, right? She said, I reaffirm what I said. This happens when you touch a nerve. It is annoying. Ooh, she called Kensington Palace annoying. She said, I fully trust my source. What happens is that they feel upset because we have discovered the truth. Ooh, boom, 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 boom. Murder. Listen, shots were just fired. Now, to be clear, Kensington Palace denied she was in a coma, but unlike every other thing, they did not say they were suing. They did not threaten to sue. On top of that, another royal reporter that was on the scene at the hospital was tipped off by mysterious sources. Was that source had a leatherly smile, a leather face smile, and was drop eating apples while she was talking? Told them to go look around the corner, to which they saw a large van leaving. Now, a lot of people like to say that it was a black van that held cadavers. Okay, listen, I think Kate Middleton is still with this. If she had passed, that would be the scandal of the century. Okay. The van was big enough. It would look like an unpainted ambulance. It looked like an ambulance that was like painted a different color. Okay. It was big enough in my mind to hold any equipment you would need for somebody that was intubated and also in a coma, whether medically induced or whether induced by some illness. Okay. But it wasn't over. All right. Conscious said, y'all not going to be playing in my face. She also posted something on her Instagram, and she pinned it, and I translated it. She said, where there, and she just posted that today. She said, where there is a great vested interest, the first thing that dies is the truth, because the official truth, the one that reaches us, is something very different, baby. Oh, you gotta love the Spanish. They are so poetic. She literally said, right, that when there's a lot of power and a vested interest, you can't trust them to tell you the truth, because it's whatever reaches us, the official truth is something very different. Baby, shots are fired. The palace has to respond to this. If the palace does not respond, if the palace does not sue, if the palace does nothing, then you know that this woman is telling the truth. Now, you can say, oh my God, they have better things to do. No, they don't. No, they don't. Right now, they are simultaneously trying to sweet talk Harry and Meghan into letting them use them as fodder against Kate. And at the same time, when Harry and Meghan are like, we don't want to do that, or they're just ignoring them and leaving on red, they're taking shots at Archie. They're taking shots at Lilibeth. The palace has been releasing story after story after story about what Meghan and Harry are up to. But you think that they don't have time to sue this? You think people saying that Kate is in a coma and that she almost died and something bad's happening? This girl came out. This is not, I know the palace wants us to, and not when I say the palace, I mean Kensington, not Buckingham. I know the palace wants us to believe that this is, what did they put, the Daily Mail put? Some overseas foreign journalists, doing all the bells and racist whistles. This is the number one royal reporter for Spain. The number one. She has broken other stories. Kensington, Buckingham Palace, Charles, right? And his horsey wife, Camilla, have a very close relationship with the Spanish media. Oftentimes, royal reporters either break stories or sell stories to foreign outlets because they can't break them in the UK. She 100% does have sources. She stands by her source. She is not afraid of getting sued, and she has just all called them liars, which they've always been. So you know what? Let's get into this, all right? Let's get into what people are saying. Begamy said, I love Concha Caella. She's given the British institution and tabloids a piece of their own medicine, not backing down and doubling down. Another person said, she's fierce. I remember when she got a lot of details over Fredericks of Denmark's scandal with that Spanish socialite. She had firsthand news. Seems like she's very well connected. Another person said, the royal family is scared of Concha Caella. She has written books with evidence Diana was taken out. She has an excellent reputation and specializes in the investigation of crimes with international impact. Her royal sources are reliable. Another person said 2024 is going to be delicious. They won't sue Concha because she's telling the truth. I know that's right. Another person said, I just want to know if Princess Kate is all right. Spoiler alert, don't look like it. Because I believe the Spanish journalist is reporting concerning the prince's current health issues. All of a sudden, cats got the courtier's tongue. Another person said the genie is out of the bottle. It appears Spanish journalists are not beholden to the lies. The truth will come out. Another person said doubling down means her bosses are very confident. That's right. Let's also not forget that not only could she be sued, but every outlet and her bosses that printed it could be sued. Another person said, I love this for the British ghetto royal family. Listen, um, another idiot said, I think it's strange this woman claims coma when Catherine was in the hospital for the exact time frame expected. You know what? I see why the royal family gets over so much. Because that dumb comment right there. Like, yes, isn't it odd that literally 3 hours after she reported the coma, Kate left the hospital and no one saw hide nor hear of her? A hospital visit that her family did not come to, her kids did not come to. William's missing. He's probably in Aruba somewhere where he's going to get arrested if what the streets are saying are true, right? Um, According to Concha Callejo's biography, she studied geography and history as well as psychology. She specializes in forensic psychology and criminology. Another person said the royal family just needs to come out and tell the truth about Kate's sudden illness. If it's DV, then the world needs to know what type of horrible husband William is. Another person said so allegedly she went to the hospital to repair her ab muscles due to separation from her pregnancies, basically a tummy tuck, and something went wrong. Maybe. Listen, listen. Somebody said she definitely touched a nerve. That family is rotten inside. Again, this is crazy. The journalist said, oh, this is a good one. I just want to read you guys before I go. You know, I'm going to stay on top of this, but this is so good. Another person said the journalist said that she had spoken with an assistant from the royal family who, in completely unofficial manner, had provided the information. Mm-mm-mm. Oh my God, this person is a deranger. They said absolute rubbish that anyone from the royal family would speak to a journalist. Misty, are we talking about the British royal family? Let alone a foreigner. Quickest coma ever. Okay, you know what? I can't. The derangers are in the comments just saying nonsensical stuff. It's absolutely rubbish that anybody from the royal family would speak to a journalist. William sent someone to the courts to defend the journalist against his sister-in-law. Ooh, another person said, I wonder if it's an induced coma or brain damage. Listen, keep it up, Concha. We are waiting. We are waiting for the royal family's reply. And all I can say is, where is Kate? No, really, where is Kate? We need proof of life. We need to demand proof of life. Listen, again, last person said, trust me, if everything was above board, there would have been a photo with a proof of life by now. Remember, Egg and Bone delayed a whole coronation because they were busy shooting social videos. No way they're off the grid for 4 months unless something hectic is going on. Unless something hectic is going on. You guys, this is insane. Ooh, this is insane. 40 days since Kate was last seen, 14 days spent in the hospital, 4 days later, teleports home. 57 days is when we'll see her again. It's not cancerous. She's making good progress. She's not in a coma. She's kept a sweet photo in her purse. Oh my God. And let's also not forget that they said that she's been FaceTiming uh, she's just FaceTiming. She was FaceTiming her kids. Yeah. Again, Concha just told the royal family, I said what I said. She went back on TV today and doubled down on her claims about Katie. Anyway, y'all, listen, I just had to bring this in. I know it's late. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.